and my chest with white water-based paint, and I do it a couple of layers so it doesn't look streaky. Then with my black face paint and a smaller brush, I go around my jawline creating a new shape. You don't have to do this, I kind of just wanted a slimmer, more dramatic looking jawline because mine isn't that. Then in the hollows of my cheek I start smudging it out and then adding a bit more, making it really dark, like contouring but with face paint. And continue this all on the other cheek, like the definition of the jawline. And then what I did is go over it, drawing lines, like over it in darker, so it looks sketchy and like it's been drawn. Sketchy, ha ha ha. And then I filled in where I did my jawline and sketched that out a bit too, just doing rough lines, drawing my paintbrush up and down. Then on the top of my chin going upwards. And then I started going around my shoulders and my neck. If you drag your brush out unneatly and have all these different sharp lines coming out, that looks the best, so it looks like you're half being drawn. And then I went in my collarbone where it's hollowed out and I did some of those same scratchy lines in the darker parts and all the way around my chest, so it looks like that part is the only part that was drawn. And with a really skinny brush I lined my lips and then I shadowed in the middle of it and brought out some more lines from the center of my lip outwards to make it look, again, very sketchy. And shade the top of my lips just wherever you want to shade it. It's where you choose where you want the light to hit it. So I went underneath the lip to make it look more like a pouty lip, and then I went in the nostrils around my nose. You'll find if you've done pop art it's very similar, but all you have to do is over the top of the lines that you've drawn, just draw heaps of rough lines. I did more lines around my nostrils to make it look more defined, and I went with the line up my nose, on my bridge of my nose and underneath my nose with more of those lines. Basically this whole look is made up of little lines. And then I did my eyebrows. I did them in a way that it looks like I'm really worried or almost crying. So I went up with them and I just followed my natural shape. You can do your eyebrows however you want. It's kind of fun playing around with having different eyebrows. Fill them in with the same black paint that you've been using the whole time, and then do the other eyebrow exactly the same. If you can do it exactly the same, because it's always impossible for me. If you're that lucky, you can do it. After having a bit of a jam session, I drew some light grey lines in my eyebrows because they looked very dark. I used the same very fine brush and fill in my waterline with the same black paint. You can use eyeliner if you have it, but it was just right there and I was using it for everything. And then I put mascara on my top lashes and my bottom lashes. Any mascara will do. You can even put on big lashes if you want, but later we'll be creating our own lashes. So if you don't have lashes there, you can always use my alternative and draw on your own lashes, which is always fun. I apologise that this look made my face do a lot of weird things. Very roughly do your eyeliner on the top of your eyelid, and you can create a wing or anything. It's going to get lost in the fake eyelashes anyway. Draw on your own fake eyelashes just by doing a whole lot of random stripes and lines up on your eyelid, and if you look at it when you open your eyes it looks like eyelashes because it all gets lost in the black and everything anyway. But just keep doing it like normal eyelashes, smaller on the inside of your eye and bigger on the outside. You can continue them onto your bottom eyelashes. Then on the inside of my nose and other places I thought needed a bit more shading and lines, I did that, and it just gave it a bit more definition and a bit more sketchy lookingness. I made my character so whoever drew this wanted the left side of the face to be lighter, as if the light was shining on the left side of the face, so I made it darker by adding a big patch on my forehead with the same lines with a grey made from my black and white paint mixed together. And I did this with just the same lines in the same upward motion, going all in the same direction, a bit more on my cheek and a bit more on my nose, just to make it look like that side is in the dark a bit more. I ended up painting just a tiny bit of the edge of my hair with the same kind of greyish black colour, and then I went over my ears because I completely forgot about them, and I wouldn't be a sketch character if I had human ears, so I went over them, and then I just tried to fix my hair up, and I ended up, if I didn't have a wig at all that could be like a black and white looking wig, so I ended up having to just have a black and white effect on the video. And this is pretty much all I did after I did this makeup, and then I washed it off. So at least I put it to good use. I hope you all like this video and someone gets something out of it, and thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and bye!